work as hard as possible to ensure that that kind of things wouldn't happen again. Thank you so much everyone for the opportunity. Thank you.
The mic. Ya pasti.
Selamat Rai.
Thank you, Ismail Farsi. I am proposing to close for discussion and to suspend the standing orders with the motivation to make Ismail Farsi regain their votes. All those for suspending the standing orders, we have a proposer. Proposed by King Abscoria, seconded by NSPS Singapore. All those for suspending the standing orders, please raise your voting cards. All those against? We are now suspending the standing order. We are now proceeding to roll call. Please, I'm giving the floor to the secretary for the roll call.
This is Roman. Thank you, Chair for the floor. Have Regional Secretary 10.5 scrutineers, please be ready to take the voting cards. All staff reform members, NEPSA Australia, FGN India, and delegated their votes in NEPSA Australia, IPS Japan, MyPSA Malaysia, FOP Nepal delegated their votes to MyPSA Malaysia, FJC PPSA Philippines, and Nepal delegated their vote to FJC PPSA Philippines, Kenya's Republic of Korea, Mexico Singapore, PISA Thailand, TPO delegated their vote to PISA Thailand. Our proceed member association, BMF UI Indonesia, BMF UNER Indonesia, BMF USA Indonesia, dan Kemakmur 4 Indonesia, BEM KMF UGM Indonesia, HMF PTB Indonesia, UFA Philippines, JPSA Philippines, PSA Thailand. Thank you, and now pass the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. Can we have the scrutineer in front?
Dibagi aja jadi yang sama teman. Jadi kamu kalau jadi nggak numpuk karena ini kan nggak urut kan. Takutnya ntar malah siwet. Dibagi dua aja siapa yang jadi kamu edit sih. Yeah, it's suspended.
Since the standing orders is suspended, sadly we will have delegates leaving today. So I am now proposing for us to have a picture together before they leave. So everyone, can you please come up front for us to have a picture for the OGs? Thank you so much.
Try this. Sorry. It's Erlanga with an H
Pause.
at
Can we have the picture of the RA? I'm trying to find the RA picture. Okay, guys. The file. Sorry.
yes.
Thank you. Yeah, I have waiting for the picture. Okay.
Oh, is it okay?
That
No,
way.
no, okay. Okay.
Thank you. Flags if you have. Everything to present.
Wait. Ryan, is that my blazer?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Because I was cold.
Yoga, we are taking picture. You should join us.
Do you want to wear it?
Okay.
You want to wear it?
Oh, if you want, you can.
No, it's okay.
Leo. You didn't bring yours?
No, it was in the overseas.
It's because we are too short.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Another pose. 1, 2, 3.
April pose.
April?
April,
April. Wait, it's not the same.
Two on the right, one on the left. You can be April.
Oh, April, we have only one hand. This is it. April pose.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Another pose.
Cannot take off.
It's hard. Yeah,
It's hard.
Okay, okay.
SBS. Okay, last picture, just three.
Three.
Okay, 1, 2. Okay.
Thank you. They have SEO night. We have city pictures. City. Incoming and upcoming city. So it's not.
Where is my incoming?
Darren, second year. Second year,
I am
Darren.
giving 6 minutes left for pictures. So please make it quick.
Esther. We need more pictures there. Sorry. We need to. It's not balanced.
Should we hide? Yeah, we can. No, they're full. We cannot.
Oh,
we can just
we're
not.
joining?
No, CP only. I forgot they can hear.
Progress report. Can you see the screen? Do you have observers?
The chair of the assembly calls the session of the 28th Address of Asia Pacific Regional Assembly to order at 9:30 GMT plus 7 Surabaya time. Delegates, please be seated and prepared. We will now proceed with the roll call to establish quorum. The chair of the assembly now requests the regional secretary to conduct the roll call and confirm if quorum has been established.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. Have a regional secretary 1025 and 6. I will now perform the roll call. We're starting with the voting for members. Nepal Australia, IPJS activated their votes to Nepal Australia, Isma Farsi Indonesia, APS Japan, my PSA Malaysia, PFOP Nepal delegated their votes to my PSA Malaysia, FJC PSA Philippines, and Delson New Zealand delegated their votes to FJC PSA Philippines, Kenya Republic of Korea, Mexico Singapore, PSA Thailand, Ethiopia Vietnam delegated their votes to PSA Thailand. Moving on with member in association, BEM Indonesia, BEM Brunei Indonesia, BEM FUSD Indonesia, BEM Kemafalutan Indonesia, BEM KMF Alutian Indonesia, IMF APL Indonesia, UFA Philippines, PSA Taiwan. The strength of the House is 12, simple majority 7, 2/3 8, full member present 12, 8 member in association present in this meeting. Quorum has been established. The assembly is duly constituted and may proceed with its business. I'm now passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. We're now opening the assembly. Can we have a proposer? Proposed by Pisa Thailand, seconded by NSPS Singapore. We're now open to voting for the standing orders. All those for, please raise up your voting cards. Thank you. All those against? We are now resuming standing orders. We'll now move to the next item on the agenda. We have motion 37. This 28th IPS of Asia Pacific Regional Assembly accepts and adopts the progress report of the 26th IPS of Asia Pacific Pharmaceutical Symposium 2027. Before we start, I'd like to confirm if there's any documents in the drive for the ODs to see.
Reports.
We have the document. We're now moving into the APPS report. Assessing the floor, if they can see the document now in the APPS report drive. You guys see it? I will be sharing the link in the group. Thank you. I will be giving the floor for 5 minutes for APS Japan. I'm confirming if APS Japan in the Zoom can listen to us. Can you listen to us? Hinako and Kazuto?
Please wait while the RC.
Udah masuk suara mereka ke sini. Suara mereka. Itu mereka udah join Zoom di situ sih.
Kok mereka nggak masuk suaranya?
Iya, nggak keluar di sini.
I will now be giving the floor to APS Japan to present their report. I will be giving 5 minutes. We will start once you have started presenting. The floor is yours.
Are you guys able to see what was live on the screen? Thank you so much. And hi, my name is Natato. I'm going to be the chair of the IEPS 2027 this year, next year. And I thank you for taking your time to give us an opportunity to present here. And first, let me just introduce our organizing committee members. And as I said, I'm going to be the chairperson. We also have several places with the disbursement to ensure efficient operations of committees divided into several departments and each with their responsibility. And just to introduce our experiences in Japan, we have austerity, and we have gained valuable knowledge and continue to receive our strong support from our alumni and leaders of our organization committee. And also Japan is really a convenient accessible destination for many benefits, and participants who require additional support because of any entry procedures, our organizing committee members will provide any necessary guidance and assistance to ensure a smooth journey to Japan. And this is going to be our logo this year. And they are going to get some introductions, and then along with APS details, NDSD, and last is budget and sponsorship. And as an introduction, our proposal is centered on creating a symposium which can be practically meaningful, culturally enriching, and memorable for every participant. And we want all the APS to be more than just a conference. We hope it will be an experience that could provide new knowledge, meaningful connections, and inspiring abilities. And for the theme of APS 2027, we made this theme of Retire Explore More. It is really simple. It represents setting beyond our comfort zone and challenging ourselves. And it also represents discovering new ideas, cultures, and possibilities in pharmacy and healthcare. And together this theme reflects our hope that with us encouraging participants to go beyond what they already know and to learn from one another as a future healthcare professionals. And the venue is going to be, we are going to hold it at Meiji Pharmaceutical University in Tokyo, and it offers modern facilities and excellent educational environment too. And it is located in Tokyo. It provides a perfect setting of international collaboration, combining innovation, accessibility, and Japanese culture too. And looking back to the details of APS, we are planning to get APS during August 20th to 26th, and followed by DSD during 26th to 28th of August. And we are expecting approximately like 200 participants for APS and 50 participants for the PhDs. And the registration date, we periodically the registration phases in part are the 375 euros, and PhD is going to be around 250 euros. And for the tentative schedule, I divided because it was really hard to see because we made it really small, so I'm sorry if it's not clear enough to see. On the day 0, that's the arrival date, we are going to have a welcome night, and then on the day 1, we are going to have a Japanese night, which is going to be community. It's a Japanese cultural thing. And then on the day 2, we are going to have international night.
focus on creating lean healthcare systems, innovation, individual healthcare, and global collaboration. And through these discussions, participants will gain new perspectives and be inspired to become future leaders in healthcare. As a workshop, we have designed to encourage active learning, discussion, and international collaboration. And we have open learning workshop theme with about 2050 to actually build. And in this workshop, the participants will become members of international healthcare course and tackle a future healthcare planning scenario in Japan. And they will discuss major challenges that may face into 2050. And working in multinational groups, participants will analyze diseases from different perspectives and develop realistic and innovative solutions and present their proposal at the end of their workshop. And through this experience, participants will not only gain a deeper understanding of Japan's healthcare challenges, but also strengthen their communication, teamwork, leadership, and problem-solving skills. And this program is also being conducted as an ISD. And addition to the main program, we organize several workshops throughout the week, and it will cover a variety of topics and provide opportunities for participants to explore modern aspects of pharmacy, develop practical skills, and experience. And for excursions, they will have opportunities to experience variety of pharmacy in Japan, including hospitals, community pharmacies, and drug discoveries, or in research institutes and medical technologies. And we are going to organize the competitions within here. And we are also considering activities which can encourage participation regardless of English proficiency, so that every athlete can be comfortable joining them in their competition. And for example, we can make something participants for to communicate with simulated patients who have limited English proficiency, such as Japanese patients, allowing them to focus not only on language activities, but also on empathy, communication strategies, and patient-centered care. And for the social events, I just explained it in the schedule part. We are going to have 6 kind of social nights through the APS. And for the BSD, for our post-symposium tour, we propose to go to Kyoto. As one of the most Japan's most historic cities, Kyoto offers participants the opportunity to experience traditional Japanese culture, also complete APS with unforgettable memories and lifelong friendships too. And we are planning to go to something like Kyoto Temple, Kinkakuji, Kitanomemanguru, and all kind of places. And lastly, about the budget and sponsorship. Our projected income comes from gaining resources, the registration fee, and sponsorship and grants. And in terms of expenditure, our largest costs are going to be accommodation and also in the transportation. And it will be followed by program activities, social events, and operational expenses. And these expenses have been carefully prepared based on previous APS events and current market conditions. And at this stage, discussions with potential sponsors, like grant providers, are still ongoing, and no external funding has been finalized yet. But therefore, securing sponsorship and grant remains one of the highest priorities that we're working on. And at the same time, we are continuously reviewing our budget and identifying areas where costs could be adjusted if necessary, while ensuring that the
now we have a new comment from IPS April Chairperson. IPS April Chairperson, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. I'd like to firstly say thank you for APS Japan for bidding and hosting. May I have your applause, everyone? They have submitted in such a short time. They have communicated and asked so many questions to confirm. Now I am giving the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. Now we have a new comment from IPS April Chairperson. IPS April Chairperson, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I am giving you a comment regarding the missing LIT and RA. I am informing that the RA can be conducted online. Some motions have to be done prior to GA. And then, for example, nominations and also nominations, especially the chairperson nominations, it can be arranged beforehand the APS starts. And regarding the LIT, we can ask for another host. LIT, there's no rules in the OD that LIT has to be done within APS. So we might open a new call for LIT host or conduct it online depending if there's any interest. But there's a link for everyone. I'm now giving the floor back to the chair.
Thank you, IPS April Chairperson. Now I will pass the chair to the IPS April Chairperson.
Chair accepted. I am now moving on to the new comment from Hannah Kapitete. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. First of all, I would like to thank you for the presentation. I would like to ask regarding the EPS that date. Could you please provide me with information? Why do you choose this date as? Yeah, that's all. Thank you, Chair. That's the floor back to Chair.
Thank you. I am now giving the floor to APS Japan to answer this question. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. We have decided this day because we just talked about this with the members, and we also listed all the possible dates that we could consider for the yes, but with the venue too, we just only could afford it on like August 20th to at the last of August. So we just had to decide to get it on the August 20th to the last of August. Is that answering your question?
Sorry for the time I completed.
Chair for the floor. Yes, that answers the question. But
Thank you. I'm now proceeding to the next new comment from NAFSA Australia. Drop. We have a new comment from Pisan Thailand. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. And I'm from Pisan Thailand. On behalf of Pisan Thailand, we would like to congratulate APS Student for expressing their interest in bidding for the APS 2027. Also, we would like to clarify about the competition that is included in your tentative schedule. Since in your tentative schedule, you mentioned about compounding event, but for the sectional competition, you state that there will be 3 competitions, which are technical skill event, technical skill event, and industrial skill event. Could you please confirm which competition will be included between the compounding and industrial skills? Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm now leaving APS Japan. Before that, I am dropping the direct because it was a new comment already. If you want to have a direct, please turn it to a new comment and submit it to the form. I am now giving the floor to APS Japan to answer regarding the competitions. The floor is yours.
Thank you for your question. For the competition, we have I said that we are going to have CSE, BC, and IC, and we have decided to kind of mix IC and the main project we are conducting in APS, and that's going to be one of the competition we are going to have, and we are going to have also CSE yes, it was on the second, no, on the second day, we are going to have a full time with CSE, which can also learn about industries. Also, all the competitions are going to be combined on the day too. Not going to we are not going to conduct C in our competitions too.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm now moving on to the next new comment from Isma Farsi. The floor is yours. Please stand up.
Thank you so much for the floor. I'm Ryan from Indonesia. On behalf of Indonesia, we would like to congratulate APS Japan for successfully banning APS for the next year. Since next year BPS is scheduled for August, unlike the previous years when it was usually held in July, so this could create a challenge for Indonesian students since most of universities in Indonesia resume classes in August, making it more difficult for students to obtain permission to be absent and participate in ABPS. So my question is, may I ask if you guys have any mitigation for these situations? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now giving the floor to APS Japan to answer this question. The floor is yours.
Thank you for your question. We also were thinking that it may reduce the number of participants since it's in the late August, but we are thinking of conducting more members from Japan too, not only from Indonesia, and so I think we could manage it, and we are also thinking of managing it with the money problem too. So we are trying our best with considering manpower too, and since we just can only have it in August, so we just have to make it until the end. Thank you.
Thank you. We're now moving to the new comment from NUSPS Singapore. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair. I'm Darren, the CP for NUSPS Singapore. On behalf of NUSPS Singapore, we would like to thank APS Japan for planning APS 2027. Safety has been a core concern for us, and it's known that there are natural disasters in Japan. So as such, we would like to ask, what are your strategies for safety for your staff and participants? Thank you, and I will pass the floor back to the Chair.
Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to APS Japan to answer this question. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. We also are thinking about all safety and the participant safety are our highest priority right now. And for the event, we will prepare any comprehensive emergency response plan in collaboration with each pharmaceutical university and also local authorities too. And also during the APPS, all the participants will receive any emergency information, evacuation procedures, any emergency contact details too. And also committee members will be trained to respond to emergencies. And we will be establishing any clear communication channels to provide timely updates if necessary. And the vote is back to the Chair.
Thank you. I'm moving on to a new comment from FJCPH in the Philippines. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Ms. Chair. Rhea from FJCPH in the Philippines. So I noticed that the proposed dates fall in August, which is typically when the World Congress is also held. How does the organizing committee plan to address potential scheduling conflicts for participants who may prioritize attending the World Congress? Thank you, and passing the floor back to the Chair.
Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to APS Japan. The floor is yours.
Thank you for your questions. And we also think about that work harness is also held near our APS schedule, but we have talked the work progress is only in the first week, and APB is going to be after it. So we didn't think it would be a really big problem for the participants to join APBS, even if they're enjoying the work congress too. And well, it's back to you. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm asking if that clarifies your questions. I'll add a point of information. For World Congress, from the latest update from PSA Taiwan, the host, it is on the first week of August. I think it's around 2nd to 9th or 10th. And for APS Japan, for APS is 20th of August. So World Congress will be the first week, and APS will be on the 3rd to 4th week. I hope that clarifies the question. I'm sorry, I can't see. Okay. Thank you. I'm now moving on to new comment. We have a new comment from PSA Malaysia. The floor is yours.
My PSA Malaysia. So my question is will that just now mentions that the LIT and RA will be separate from APS. So can I get more elaboration and clarify for the national needs and the detailed arrangement for conducting LIT and the RA separate from the APS? Thank you. I will pass the floor back to the chair.
I'm clarifying the question. It's a question regarding the LIT and RA on how the technicalities will be. Giving the floor to one PSA.
Hello, audience. I'm asking because it's separate from the APS. What is the reason and also the arrangement?
Thank you. I'm giving a point of information is that so if RA is to be conducted in APS, it will be in August, and August after the Congress, which will be after the GA. Some motions need to be passed in RA before GA. That's why it has to be conducted before GA. That's why it will be conducted in July. As for the LIT is not a must in the official documents to be conducted anytime or anywhere. And as for that, I do not know if the next mandate will be opening the host for LIT, but I am suggesting for the next batch of RWGs to reconsider a separate LIT with a different host. I hope that clarifies. Whether direct to your, I don't think I can. Motions committee can direct. Okay, I'm giving the direct to the initial comment from your PSA before yours.
I just want to, based on your clarifying just now, so how do this arrangement will ensure that it's not adding additional burdens to MO in terms of time, cost, and also participation rate? Do you need clarification?
Yes, please restate your question again.
Okay, because your reason just now, we understand that it must be held before GA, but if you have MOs to attend twice, one is attend CRA before the GA, one is after GA we attend APPS. So how you are sure that it's not any additional burden for all the MO in terms of time, cost, and also participation?
Thank you. Confirming questions committee, should I give the chair to the secretary for me to answer? I'm giving the chair to the secretary for chair to the secretary.
Chair accepted. We have a direct comment from IPS April Chairperson, and as an April Chairperson, the floor is yours.
Thank you. As I cannot specify or give a final answer to this, since this will be the next RWG's decide, but from the previous communications we have, we are considering an online RA for only the motions that need to be given to the GA, for example, the nomination of the chairperson. But this is up to the discretion to the next RWG, and we cannot give a final answer. I hope that gives enough clarity. Thank you. Giving the floor back to the chair.
Thank you, and I now pass the chair back to the IPS April Chairperson.
Thank you. We're now moving on to the next new comment from WeFly the Philippines. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair. I'm Joshua from the Philippines. So, considering that
the initial RA would be already conducted, and then another RA will also be conducted in APPS in Japan. Won't that be a bit costly for some MOs, especially those that are supporting or like financially supporting their OTs to attend such events? And to follow up, would also that mean that for phase one is still open solely for OTs, since some OTs will already be attending the initial RA? But passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. We have a point of information from the chairperson of Student Exchange. From Motions Committee. Thank you for this service.
Thank you for the floor, Chair. Today, Motions Committee with regards to hosting RA Regional Assembly Regional Symposium. As per the official document, Regional Symposium is an IPSF event. However, it's common practice that we usually have them together. However, there's nothing in the official documents that prevents us in having separate symposium as well as separate assembly. The thing is, since the proposed date is supposed to happen after the World Congress, the General Assembly, that's why there's a consideration of having an online RA for those motions that are necessary to be discussed in the General Assembly, which includes the nomination of the chairperson. The rest of the RWG doesn't need to be finished before GA. So those that are only pressing matters or pressing motion that is needed to be forwarded to GA would be discussed during online RA. That's why all the other matters or all the other relevant information or motion that is needed to be discussed would be done on in-person RA during the APPS. I hope that clears the confusion between having two modification of the RA. The online RA would just be for relevant motions that is needed to be forwarded to the GA. Passing the floor back to the chair. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a response from APS Japan. Giving the floor to APS Japan.
Thank you for your question. We are going to compare with our disease and for regarding having regional assembly during EPS for setting the motions. Thank you for your pointing and clarifying.
Thank you. I'm now giving I hope for you five. Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to Ms. Makarsi for the comment.
Thank you so much, Chair, for the floor. I am from Ms. Indonesia. Since earlier you mentioned that one of the reasons for planning APS to August is to accommodate more participants from Japan. However, this unfortunately overlapped with the academic schedule of many Indonesian students. And to be honest, we are a little concerned about that. So one of my suggestions, based on this Farsi experience, is to prepare an official letter addressed to the delegates universities. And we usually do this whenever our events overlap with academic schedules. And it helps students request permission to attend. So perhaps this is something you could consider implementing for APPS as well. So the delegates whose classes overlap with the event would have better support in obtaining approval from the universities. Thank you so much. Passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to APS Japan. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much for the question. We are considering academic schedule with Japan too, and we will provide the necessary guidance too. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm now moving on to the last comment. We have a new comment from Casey Taiwan. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for this is welcome Casey Taiwan speaking just to provide further information about the date of World Congress. The LET date will be August 2 to August 5th, and the World Congress, World Congress will be from August 5th to August 13th, and the PCC will go from August 13th to August 16th. That's all from PCC. So I have one more.
Thank you, Casey Taiwan, regarding the information on the World Congress. Can you please clear out the speakers list? All those for, please raise your voting cards. All those against? All those abstaining? Reviewing the results of this motion, we have 12 for, 0 against, 0 abstention. Motion 37 reads, this 28th IPS of Asia Pacific Regional Assembly accepts and adopts. I need to share the system. Motion 37 reads, this 28th IPS of Asia Pacific Regional Assembly accepts and adopts the progress report of the 26th IPS of Asia Pacific Pharmaceutical Symposium 2027. We have 12 for, 0 against, 0 abstention. This motion passed unanimously. Congratulations, APS Japan and our host for APS next year. For APS Japan, do you want to address the assembly? The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate for all of your votes, and we are going to try our best just to not just for to enjoy for the APS, but for making the connection between Japan and all the other countries too. And I hope everyone is really looking forward for conducting APS in Japan too. And we are welcoming every time, so contact me anytime and let's make our APS together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We are now moving to the next motion. I am reading the election. This 28th IPS of Asia Pacific Regional Assembly elects the following candidate as the Regional Media and Publications Officer of the IPS of Asia Pacific Regional Office for 2025-26. We are now fixing the election statements. Thus, the 28th IPS of Asia Pacific Regional Assembly elects the following candidate as the Regional Media and Publications Officer of the IPS of Asia Pacific Regional Office for 2026-27. I am now inviting the nominees in front to sit. Can I check if the nominees are here? Please come forward and sit in front. We will now be sharing the screen for the nomination for will now present the nomination. The nominees will present based on the submission time. We have received the submission. Firstly, from the first candidate, Louis. I am now giving you for a 3-minute speech. Please wait for the timer.
It's okay.
3 minutes, like yesterday. We will start the timer once you have started speaking. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair Louis Mariana nominee. Before I begin, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude to the entire region Regional Assembly. Having the opportunity to stand here before you and explain myself of why I am capable of position is an opportunity for me and a great pleasure and honor. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. Now I would like to begin. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever walked into a room full of inspiring people and quietly asked yourself, what can I possibly bring to the table? That was me exactly 1 year ago during APPS 2025 when I volunteered as a security leader for the Regional Assembly and also served as a member of the Science Subcommittee in IPS at April in the RMPO portfolio. I sat quietly at the back of the room, witnessing passionate discussions, meaningful collaborations, and leaders making decisions that would shape the future of IPS at April. At that moment, I realized that April wasn't simply an organization. It was a community where every contribution, regardless of how small it seemed, mattered. I left that assembly carrying one thought with me. One day, I want to contribute more. Since then, I have never stopped preparing for this opportunity. My journey started long before the Asia Pacific Regional Office, as managing editor of the high school publication, then in college as the junior public relations officer, vice president of the Pharmacy Student Council, the highest governing body in our university, and with that, I served as managing editor. I led digitalization in 2020 during the pandemic. It was the first one within the schools in high school in Manila to lead its digitalization. And then I served as junior public relations officer from the first year of my college and promoted to vice president as the Pharmacy Student Council, leading publicity campaigns, organizing major events, and managing teams. My IPS journey has been equally meaningful. From becoming a member of the IPSA for the Science Subcommittee from 2024 to 2025, serving in the program committee during the IPS Association visit, participating in GPPED, chairing technical delivery for the Philippine Promotion and Cultural Orientation, which is joined by many representation from student exchange officers, and returning again to APPS, not only as a delegate but also a participant in creating poster, which I was a finalist. And each experience has deepened my appreciation for what IPS represents: growth, friendship, and service. Today I stand before you not simply because I enjoy creating graphics or managing social media. I stand before you because I believe that media is one of the strongest bridges that connects thousands of pharmacy students across our region. If elected as your regional media and communications officer, my general plan of action is called IPSF APRO Beyond Borders. It aims to expand APRO's reach, strengthen connection, and empower every pharmacy student across the Asia Pacific Regional Office. I envision creative initiatives such as Live Camera Pharmacon, it uses short form content, the Blue Corner, a printable Asia Pacific Regional Office goal that allows all FOs to put a space for bulletin boards, because I believe that as a publication officer, we are not limited to just online publication.
I am sorry to cut, it has been 3 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much. Passing the floor back to the chair.
I am now giving the floor to the nominee to present their nomination. I will start counting once you start talking. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Chair, for the floor. Greetings, everyone. I am Estrada Nawi Castilita, one of the candidates for the RPO positions. To me, media and publications have never been just about creating beautiful design. They are about telling meaningful stories, connecting people across different cultures, and making every member feel like they truly belong. For the past 2 years, I've had the privilege of building the connections. First, as the head of publication division, and second, as head of communications and information at Bernard Junior. And thirdly, within IPS itself, as part of the design subcommittee, and now as design and branding subcoordinator for the regional media and publications officer team. In every one of these roles, I learned the same lesson over and over again. Good communication isn't about how many posts you make, but it's about how many people you make feel seen, informed, and part of something bigger. I didn't come to you with just ideas, I come with a plan, a clear request, approval system, so every design starts with purpose, life strategies that keep everyone informed, new posts branded, dated, that make every announcement instantly recognizable, a real-time cover team, so our every newsletter is never delayed and rushed, Additionally, regular hosting quick focus meeting where every team member share fast updates on their progress, where everyone can always know where everyone else stands. But beyond system and strategies, I want to build a culture where every member feels valued, support, and encouraged to grow. I believe that the ideas come from teamwork and that every volunteer deserves the opportunity to develop their creativity and leadership. That's all for me. Thank you. I'm passing back the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. I'm now opening the floor for discussions. Due to time limitations, I'm limiting it to 10 minutes for open discussion. Can we see the parliamentary system?
Parliamentary system. Where's the parliamentary system? It's where? It's where?
Thank you. We have a new comment from my case in Malaysia. I am reminding the Assembly that all questions must be able to be answered by both of the nominees. Thank you. I'm giving the floor to my case in Malaysia. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair. I'm speaking on behalf of the Malaysia. Thank you for both candidates for nominating themselves and presenting to us. I have one question here. So preparing and distributing certificate is also a key responsibility of the RTO and require effective collaborations with other regional working group officers. As RTO, how would you establish an efficient workflow and communication system with other officers to ensure participant information is collected accurately and certificates are distributed on time with minimal errors for all events? Thank you. I'm passing the floor to the chair. Thank you.
Thank you. We will start with Louis. The floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chair, for the floor. Normally, as during my experience in IBS and Design Subcommittee, I would in creating certificates, I would need to check first with the proposer if the
I think it's your share
if
skin.
the what do you call this? If the proposal is supposed to be complete, I should consult also to the following committee, like the regional projects officer, in providing certificates. I need to be to remind them as well. But in my part of my background is creating as RFPO task hub that needs to be strict with deadlines, because I believe that certificates is an essential part of giving back to the April community with that should be given to the proper participants so that they can receive their certificates on time. And that's all for me. Giving the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to Esther.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. So for the certificate, what we do for this year is we have the tracker for only for the certificate. So I hope it will be helped if we separate for the publications and the certificate. It will be easy for the other RWDs to give their proposal to us when we separate the charter. So I hope that I think the proposal needs to be done first and then give it to the RPO, and the RWGs can tell us to that the proposal is already done, and the RPO can give it to the subcommittee to do the certificate, so no one will be late. I think passing back the floor to the chair. Thank you.
Thank you. We are following the previous election that every nominee should answer within 1 minute, so we will start that now. We have a new comment from USPS Singapore. The floor is yours.
And the answer.
Thank you for the floor, Chair. I'm the CEO of USPS Singapore. So on behalf of USPS, we would like to thank all nominees for the presentations. Our question is, in the age of AI, when many media resources are available, what can each nominee contribute that AI cannot? I will now pass the floor back to the Chair.
Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to Esther. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. So for the AI that what happened this year is we not allow everyone to use the AI. So if you see all the design that using AI, it's really I mean that we can know which one is AI or not. So I think if we know which one is the AI or not, it will be help to avoid the subcommittee to use the AI for all the publications. I think that's it. Passing back the chair to the floor. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now move on to the next candidate. Please start when we have prepared the timer. You may answer. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair. Mariana nominee. As I can see in the digitalization of AI and its use, I am a strong advocate of not using AI in publication materials, and I can attest to that by if you see my portfolio. All of the designs there are made from scratch. The illustrations, the icons, the symbols, the fonts that are still in Adobe Photoshop, in Canva, and everything. As if elected as RMPO, I will strongly adhere to what my advocacy is. It's not using AI in publications, and I believe that in the IPSF recent branding guidelines, we are encouraged to use our creativity because the visuals of IPSF and IPSF April and IPSF Global, IPSF April's creativity also represents IPSF Global. If IPSF April uses AI, it will affect the image of the IPSF Global. As if elected as RPO, I will do my best to guarantee that every publication is made by hand and by creativity by the April community. Thank you for the floor, Chair. Keep passing the floor back to the Chair.
Thank you. We have a new comment from the observers. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. With our observers, my question is, I believe that as an RMPO candidate, it is great to have a great understanding of IPSF logo. Could you, the both of you, tell me what is the official description of the logo of the Federation as written in the official documents?
Thank you. Before we continue, the Assembly would like to acknowledge the presence of our observers. We welcome you and thank you for your interest in the proceedings of the 28th IPSF Asia Pacific Regional Assembly. Please be reminded even though the observers may not vote, your comments and presence are valued. I am now giving the floor to Louis. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair. As I can see with the logo of the IPSF, the International Pharmaceutical Students Federation, it represents the bowl of hygiene, which is an image represented in pharmacy. And I believe when it comes to the IPSF logo, there is also a proposed guideline in using logo in publication. It is the aspect ratio is 3:2, mandatory to all publications. And that's all for me. I'm giving the floor back to the Chair.
Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to Esther. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. So for the IPSF logo, as there's the hygiene there, so it's for represent our pharmacy, and for the others, for the color that used for the logo is 7456C for the patent. I think that's it. Thank you, Chair, for the floor.
Thank you. We have a new comment from the immediate past chairperson.
Thank you for the floor, Mrs. Curtin, past chairperson.
We have a technical from observer. Point of information from the observer. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. With our observers, please confirm the official description of IPSF logo in the motions committee and to read that.
Thank you.
I think for
Thank you. We have a point of information from the motions committee. Can we have the microphone to the motions committee?
Thank you for the floor, Chair, Carrying Motions Committee. As per the official document found in Article 1, IPSF logo, Article 1.1, the logo of the Federation shall be attached in Appendix C. The domestic cruise, the logo shall be described as oval with a semicircular snake, mortal and pestle, within a semicircle and the letters IPSF at the top left-hand corner. The colors of the logo shall be consistent with the ISF branding strategy. This is the description that is highlighted that was described in the official document. I'll take the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. We have a new comment from the immediate past chairperson. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Mrs. Third Immediate Past Chairperson. According to the IPSF Friendly Booklet version 2.3, on section 05, organizing works, under number 1 and 2, logo prioritizing arrangement, can you rank the prioritization of the logos the following? First, regional office logo, member organization logo, IPSF logo, local association logo, and event logo. Prioritize 1 to 5.
Thank you. I am now giving the floor to Esther. The floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Chair, for the floor. But can I ask for the clarify for the questions? Can you repeat, please?
Thank you. I'm giving the floor to the immediate past chairperson to clarify the question.
Thank you for the floor, Mrs. Strategic Past Chairperson. You just have to rank according to prioritization the following logos. Regional Office logo, MO logo, Local Association logo, IPSF logo, and Event logo.
Thank you. I'm giving the floor to Esther. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. So first is the IPSF logo, and then the regional logo, and then the MO's logo, and then the local. After that, the event. Thank you, Chair, for the floor.
Thank you. I'm giving the floor to the next candidate. You have 1 minute. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair. My answer is the same. The IPSF logo first, then the regional office, then the member organization, the local organization, and the event logo. Thank you so much for passing the floor back to the Chair.
Thank you. We're moving on to the next new comment from the immediate past chairperson. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Mrs. Strategic Past Chairperson. According to official document, under the duties and responsibilities of Regional Media Publications Officer under 5.6.3.e, to coordinate all the regional offices' promotional mailings to member organizations throughout the year. I believe this official document section was amended during years wherein social media is not yet prevalent or the use of online mailing is not yet prevalent as a part of the present mandate. How are you going to ensure you are promoting the mailings of member organizations throughout the year? Passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to Louis. The floor is yours for 1 minute.
Can I have clarification?
We have clarification.
Is the question related to sending the emails?
Thank you. I'm giving the floor to the IBC for clarification.
Thank you for the floor, Mrs. Strategic Past Chairperson. The question is, how are you going to ensure that the regional offices promotes the mailing on time to our member organization throughout the year? Since during the past years, before our mandate about 10 years ago, they used offline mailing where they send papers and notices to our member organizations through papers and mailings. Since we are now in the present mandate where social media is prevalent, how can you ensure that you are still doing the responsibility of 5.6.3, ensuring that you are also utilizing social media? Thank you.
Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to Louis, the first candidate to answer. You have 1 minute. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair Louis. I believe that as an RMPO, you also have your social media subcommittee. I believe I will utilize this social media subcommittee to promote the mailing of publications of the regional office, and also it is one of my proposed plan of action. I believe it's the blue corner that I can give to member organizations and pass them locally. That technically that is also it works two ways. It can be printed like on paper, but now it's a QR code with a paper and QR code. And second, the other one that I proposed for the blue corner is to be posted on Instagram, which is also a QR code that consists of everything what I is a pro. If there is a call for the IPSF team, IPSF Pro team, call for nominees, call for everything, events, everything, it will be there at the blue corner, and that's all for me. I'm passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. We'll now move on to the second candidate, Esther. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. So for how to promoting all the to get how to all of the items that will be getting for the event or anything that needs to be promoted. I think what that all the items of all the regional that already come with us need to be promoting for the something that we need to be promote so all the people can get attention for something that we need to promote. That's why not only for the RWGs, but all PRS need to be help us to promoting this something that we need to promote. Thank you, Chair, for the floor.
Thank you. We have already received 5 new comments for your information. We're now moving on to the next new comment. Can you please clear out the speakers list? We are already in 15 minutes. We have a new comment from his PSAT Thailand. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. My name is Dr. Thailand.
We have the direct. We have a new comment. Technical.
Once historically in the past chairperson, we have a technical regarding the speaker code. Can we have the observer speak first before the delegate from the side? Thank you.
Thank you. I am giving the floor to the observer. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. To our observers, in addition to my previous question, under the Article 1 of IPSF domestic rules, the IPSF logo, could both of the candidates tell me what is the limitations of the usage of IPSF logo? Thank you. I'm passing the floor back to you.
Thank you. I'm now inviting the second candidate, Esther, to answer this question first. You have 1 minute. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. Can I ask for the first
clarification?
That's what kind of
Under the Article 1 of IPSF domestic rules, the IPSF logo, can both of the candidates tell me what is the limitations of usage of the both IPSF logo and the IPSF logo regional office logo? I'm asking for that.
Thank you. The observer is asking regarding the limitations of the usage of the IPSF logo based on the official documents. I'm now giving the floor to Esther. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours.
I think for the regional logo as using for all we're going to use for all these for even that need to be do with under the original you need to use the original after the original logo, but if it's have it's under the global event, so you can use the IPSF logo. I think that's it. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. I'm now giving the floor to the next candidate, Louis. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. Louis Domini. I believe that based on doing publications during my time as a member of the IPSF, RP Overflow is a committee. I believe that there are limitations in using the logo. Of course, we are Asia Pacific Regional Office. We are using IPSF April logo. If they are using for global, we use the IPSF global. But also we have also these guidelines. But I believe you are saying for the official documents, but also we also adhere to the IPSF global publication guidelines because in creating publications there are limited usage of like just using the oval and using the oval and the word IPSF Pro and IPSF And there is also like you need to put a rectangle, a round rectangle on top of the logo in official documents. And also, everything in the publication of IBS and APO should have IBS and APO logo. That's all for me, the nominee. I'm passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you for the answers regarding the limitations of the uses of the ISF logo. We're now moving on to we have a point of information from the observer. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. Point of information. Can I clarify the motions committee regarding the limitations extensions that is under the article domestic abuse?
Thank you. We have a point of information from the motions committee.
Thank you for the floor, Chair. I guess April Regional Assembly Motions Committee. So under Article 1 of the official documents 1.2, the use of ITAS logo is solely the capacity given by the executive committee members, and member organizations can only utilize the ITAS logo in collaboration and full knowledge of the executive committee. 1.3, the use of ITAS regional office logos is solely the capacity given by the relevant regional working group. Members and member organizations can only utilize the ITAS regional office logos in collaboration in full knowledge of the relevant regional working group. However, I would like to add extra information that the specific use and how to use and do's and don'ts of the official logo of IPSF is under the branding guideline or the branding booklet. Passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. We will now move on to the next comment from PSAT Thailand. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Chair, for the floor. From PSAT Thailand. On behalf of PSAT Thailand, we want to extend our appreciation for such an amazing presentation. I would like to ask one of the candidates, could you tell us about application or branding project that did not achieve the outcome you expected? What feedback did you receive and what change did you make afterwards? Thank you. Passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. I received the question that have the candidates not achieved the outcome they have expected? What feedback did they receive and what change did they make afterwards regarding the publications that have not met their goals? Thank you. I'm inviting the first candidate, Louis, to answer this question. You have 1 minute. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair Louis Mariano Nominee. I believe that if I have a goal set for a publication, it was not met. I believe it will be a learning lesson for me because I believe that as an incoming regional division officer, I believe that not everyone has the same capability as everyone. But like as an RPO, I would like to utilize my skills to share how I share my strategies in creating publication materials and using to them. I believe that if you are managing your team, I believe that part of it is conducting a workshop for everyone for the education translation, the science of community, and what else social media community. I believe that creating a more utilized workshops for my members would be good so that these expectations will be limited but also for them to benefit because they will also have this more creative freedom to work and also thank you so much, Chair. Passing the floor back to the Chair.
Thank you. We are now inviting the second nominee. You will have this time, just like the previous nominee, to answer this question. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. So, for the goal, I cannot achieve it by myself. I need my team to know what the goal for this may be. So, all the subcommittee needs to know what the goal, and then we need to achieve that together. I cannot make it by myself because I need my team to achieve all the goals that I need. So, I think how to make the goal is that it does just we need to solve the goal to the subcommittee so we can achieve that together and it will be good. I think.
Thank you. Sure. Thank you. Did that answer your question? Yes. Thank you so much. We are now moving on to the second to last new comment. We have a new comment from Pisan Thailand. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. My name is Thailand. My question is very simple. You need to create a mission that is to promote the pro. What is one of crew item you want to design this year that founders and students would love to buy? Send the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. I believe the question was regarding the plans they have for the merchandise next year. Please, I am inviting the second nominee, Esther, to answer this question. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. So, all the merchandise on this mandate is looking good. You can see. But we will continue the animal print for the regional, for the ISFA logo, because I think all in this room people is want to use the animal print, like all people want to have it, so anyone can see that you being part of the April. Okay? So I think for the next minute, I will continue the ISFA logo animal print. Yes, Chair.
Thank you. I'm now proceeding to the next candidate. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair Mariana. I believe that the APS Eco merchandise is really good, and I would like to also just do it again, just like what it is, but also if the future RWG parents, I would like to also create a t-shirt that represents IPS and K-Pro that is really good looking in the eye, and that is also a good merchandise for all. And I believe that given in my own perspective, because when I was supposed to buy merchandise around, I believe that we need to foresee the logistics of the stock of the each merchandise, so that everyone will enjoy it, everyone would have the IPS merchandise with their wearing it with pride. That's it for me. I'm Leora. I'm passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you so much, nominees, for answering it nicely. I'm now moving on to the new comment from the Indian past chairperson. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Moises Sardage, past chairperson. Can the nominees state their competitors' strength in managing the team and the weakness of their competitor in terms of technical skills? So strength in terms of team management and weaknesses in terms of technical skills. I'm passing over back to the chair.
Thank you. I am asking for clarification. It should be written in numbers or just qualitatively. Thank you. Thank you. The question is for each of the nominees to state their strengths and with the other nominees' strengths and weaknesses regarding the team management, also technicals. I'm now inviting Louis first. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair Mariana. I believe that Esther is really a capable nominee in this position. And I would also like to highlight her enthusiasm in creating publication materials, and then I would also like to highlight her strength with internal work. I believe that she is very excellent in internal work, and also I believe that Esther has this. She also creates videos and everything. But I believe that one thing that I would like to tell about Esther's not only a weakness, but also something that she can learn from, is having the sticking to the ranking guidelines with margins and everything, and the usage of fonts and everything. I believe that Esther can learn from it, and I believe if ever she gets elected, I believe that she will learn from it and also grow from what her creative freedom is. And I believe that's it for me. I'm passing the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. I'm now inviting Esther. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Chair, for the floor. So for the Louis is a sweetheart. He's really a sweetheart. So I think he will be a good RPO if he elected. So I was last year mandate is my year with Louis to be subcommittee on RPO. So Louis can work. He stay on the deadline, so he can do the design. Maybe will be finished before the deadline. But I think for the weakness, what should I say? Nothing, I guess. So maybe that's it.
Thank you. I am extending another last comment. We have a new comment from NSPS Singapore. The floor is
I'm there to see the ASBS Singapore. So to both nominees, with your extensive portfolios, how can you manage your time and maintain a consistent quality of work? I will now pass the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. I'm now inviting Esther. You have 1 minute to answer. The floor is yours. Okay, thank you, Chair, for the floor. It's about to make it equality is still same because we have the branding guideline before we start the mandate. So the branding guideline will be presented to the subcommittee. They can use that one to be the foundations for the all the design that needed to be do. But and then beside that, the RPO and the regional that proposed and the chairperson will be accepting the design before it has to be posted and publications. I think that is it. Thank you, Chair, for the floor. Passing back to Chair. Passing back the floor to the Chair. Thank you. I'm now inviting the second nominee to answer your question. To answer the question. The floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor, Chair, Miranda Nominee. I believe that the ABS IPRO, if I'm not mistaken, it follows the minimalist business abstract in terms of publication, which is it's very minimal, but it's very it's clean in the eye. So I believe that the RPO did really a good job in maintaining this layout, but I would like to invite, if ever I get elected, I would like to elevate it more and do more, just a little tweaks, because I believe that we should have a new branding that we can say, oh, this is the new April, this is the new IPS April. I believe that I will create this new branding guidelines and hand it out to the subcommittee that's assigned to that task. And I believe that's all for me. I will hand pass the floor back to the chair.
Thank you. I see no new comments. I am now closing the floor for discussion and proceeding to close discussion. I am inviting the nominees and scrutineers to accompany them to the room, to the enclosed room.
Who is? Are you Ken? No.
I think gantian. What's gantian? Can we take turns?
No. In and out?
No. I mean, yesterday already ran it, today different.
Oh, Ken.
Okay.
Who though? Yoga Ken actually.
Thank you. Can I confirm with the RC on where the nominees will be?
Antay Brak?
Where will the nominees be? Can I ask? Will it be on a different floor? Okay, very fine.
Look your gadgets on the rightmost of the table.
I'm asking the organization to please leave your WhatsApp, everything. Can you guys leave the WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Leave the WhatsApp?
Yeah, yes. So they
X the WhatsApp.
With the
Can you guys think WhatsApp?
Have we closed the floor for this?
Opening the floor for process.
Already said? So they cannot propose any motion.
Not yet. I haven't opened the closed.
Okay.
Is everyone settled before I open the closed discussion?
The one papers.
Papers? Do you guys have the papers for the? Thank you.
We don't have the paper though. We don't have the paper. Oh, we can submit. Oh, yeah, we can submit on our own.
Oh.
I'm now opening the closed discussion.
Wait. Okay, so we cannot. Okay.
So it was before
This? But she closed the closed discussion.
No, I opened the closed discussion.
Already? She said.
Oh, nice.